Today we'll be going over the top 5 movies of 2020 so far. Let's get into the video. Number 5, Bloody Nose, Empty Pockets. Bill and Turner Ross's unique documentary, Friction Hybrid, depicts the end of the road for the Roaring Twenties, a dive bar on the outskirts of the Las Vegas Strip, where a motley collection of booze hounds come for one final closing night round of intoxicated camaraderie and revelry. The film's gimmick is that said drinking establishment is actually located in New Orleans, and its patrons have been cast to play improvised versions of themselves, a formal approach that allows the directors to faithfully capture the entire spectrum of sloppy, joyful self-pitying. Antagonistic and regretful emotions that invariably materialize in and define such a joint. Over the course of one 24-hour period, Bloody Nose, Empty Pockets evokes a pitch-perfect sense of what's going to send milieu and equally haggard visitors, with former actor turned floor sweeper Michael proving the weary epicenter of its laid-back action. Shot with bobbing, swaying gracefulness that's in tune with its environment, it's an evocative, empathetic, and altogether unforgettable portrait of life on the fringe.
Thank you for asking how I'm doing. First person today.
Anybody want a drink, a shot, tell a story?
You're making...
What are you doing?
Chilling out in the alley, eating beef jerky.
I don't trust you.
Number 4, The Painted Bird. A nearly 3-hour black and white odyssey through allegorical historical Holocaust horrors, Vaclav Morhal's The Painted Bird isn't for the faint of heart. Adapted from Jerzy Kosinski's celebrated 1965 novel of the same name, Marhal's film is a harrowing saga about an unnamed Jewish boy who, during World War II, is subjugated to every depraved indignity under the sun at the hands of various Eastern European villagers with whom he temporarily stays. From a witchy medicine woman who buries him up to his neck, and a bachelor with pedophilic inclinations, to a violently jealous old man, and a young girl with bestial desires, the individuals whom the boy comes into contact with are a wild, wicked bunch. Nonetheless, amid such incessant graphic cruelty, compassion fleetingly materializes in the form of a kindly priest. Number 3, First Cow. Few directors are as attentive to the rhymes of nature, human and otherwise, as Kelly Reichardt, and the film's formidable skill at evoking a sense of place, outright emotion, and motivation is on breathtaking display on First Cow. Adapted from Jonathan Raymond's novel The Half-Life, Reichardt's slow burn drama focuses on a nomadic 1820s chef named Cookie, who after arriving at a Pacific Northwest fort befriends and goes into business with on-the-run Chinese loner King Lu, baking and selling popular oily cakes made with milk stolen from a dairy cow owned by a wealthy chef factor. Cookie and King Lu's attempt to rise above their socioeconomic station through a criminal scheme and the potential disaster that awaits them is the suspenseful heart of this tranquil quasi-thriller, which, awash in redolent faces, gestures, and customs, imparts an understand impression of the forces propelling its characters and the pioneering nation forward. Number 2, I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Charlie Kaufman once again descends into a surrealistic pit of death and despair with his adaptation of Ian Reid's 2016 novel, which charts a road trip by Jake and his girlfriend to his parents' rural farmhouse home. That Buckley's protagonist is referred to with various names speaks of her fuzzy, fragmented identity, just as the film's blend of comedy and horror as well as intricate things in a film, careening left turns. Those truly escalate once Buckley and Plemons' protagonists have dinner with Jake's crazy mom and dad, and then forge onward into a snowy night where an encounter with ice cream shop girls and a trip to Jake's old high school and a meeting with a mysterious janitor further mark the proceedings of the journey into the subconscious. Number 1, Dick Johnson is Dead. Rarely has a film expressed so much bountiful love for its subject as Kirsten Johnson's Dick Johnson is Dead does for its center of attention. Johnson's elderly father, Dick, a career psychologist who in 2017 began suffering from the same sort of mental deterioration that consumed his Alzheimer's-afflicted wife. Determined to document her father's decline, Johnson charts her time by her father's side while simultaneously and crazily staging fanciful fictional scenarios involving his death, from getting hit on the head by a falling air conditioner to being accidentally stabbed by a construction worker, as well as sequences of him reveling in a glittery heaven full of dancers wearing cardboard cutouts of his and his wife's younger visages. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.